Hey, racing fans, how are you doing? Doug Henwood, and I am the Number Cruncher, back with you for another episode where we're going to share selections and a lot more information than that on the standardbreds at Woodbine at Mohawk Park. So here we go. This is Saturday, April the 27th. Remember, in addition to my own selections, which are going to have some subjectivity in it, I'm going to share front half information, middle move information, and adjusted closing quarter information with you. My thinking is you write it on your program, and then we track together as the race is underway the track bias. First four horses at the quarter versus first four horses at the finish of the race. Going to give us a pretty good feel. And I'll let you know that I will be then adjusting my own selections based on any track bias I see. Speed horses can win. Horses with a good trip in behind can win. And sometimes, based on the track, even the deep closers can win. So we want to be aware of what the track is telling us and have all that information at our disposal. So I'm going to give it to you. Feel free to jot it down. And here we go. Race number 1 at Woodbine for Saturday, April the 27th. Our front half speed horses, 4 and then 7, and then a tie for third with 1 and 8. We have one middle move horse, and that's the 8. And adjusted closing quarter, it's 3, then 6 and 7. So selection-wise, and don't forget, this is the $43,900 final of the Ontario Sired Spring Series. I'm going to go with our closing horse, the 3, Halley in the Clouds. This horse has been running quite well, and again, at 27-1, it's our best closer. So I'm going to suggest this horse sits a little closer today with Jody Jamieson, understanding there's a lot of money on the line, and then we'll be in a position to utilize that big closing quarter to win. So 3, Halley in the Clouds as the selection. For second, I like the 8, Lexus Angel. One of my favorite combinations is a middle move, then that follows on with a good final closing quarter. And that's exactly what we have in the last race with Lexus Angel. She made up 6 lengths in the middle move of the race, and again 28-1 actually to finish. So that's a good combination. So 8 for second, the 3 Kinder Hot Blood for third, and 4 All Out Maryland for fourth. So 3, 8, 6, and 4 to get us going in the first at Woodbine. Front half speed in the second, 2, 3, and 5. Middle move horses, there is none. Adjusted closing quarter, we have a 3-way tie between 6, 7, and 8. So selection-wise, I look at that, and I'm going to go to the 7, T.H. McMurray. I remember this horse from last year, flashes some really big speed, and in addition can come home quite well. So T.H. McMurray is my pick. 2 qualifiers say this one's ready. For second, the 8, Salzbrook Ian, a 4-year-old, in with some 3-year-olds, and nice horse for sure. For third, the 3, Captain Carlos. This one's our steady week in, week out performer, really running absolutely on top of his game. 2 races in 150 and change. So Carlos for third, and the 6, Stonebridge Thrill for fourth. I'm choosing to leave out Do Better. Certainly could backfire on me. Probably going to be the favorite. I just saw this one fall apart last year, and I'm going to let them show me that this one is back fully. The qualifiers are good, but again, bad post. We'll see. So 7, 8, 3, 6 for me in the second race. Front half speed in the third, 3, and then a tie between 5 and 6. No middle move horses. Adjusted closing quarter is 3, 6, and 2. Selection-wise, got to stick with that 3 horse, probably the most likely play of the day. Convoy Hall is the one, going for 6 for 6. Just solid in every way. So Convoy Hall is the pick for second. Of course, it's the 6, Captain Wania. consistent sort in its own way. For third, the 2, HP Musical Alarm. And 5, the Can-Am Banker for fourth. 3, 6, 2, 5 in the third. Race number 4, front half speed, 6, and then 9, and then a tie with 5 and 7 for third. No middle move horses in this one. And for adjusted closing quarter, it's 4, then 1, and 2, 7 tied for third. Selection-wise, I'm going to flip the closers and go with the 1 over the 4. So it's Wikipedia. I liked this horse all last year. 2 good qualifiers. And again, 26 and 4 as a potential closing amount at the bottom of the program back in September. I'll adjust that 2/5 of a second, as you know how I do my adjusted closing quarter. Make it a 27 and 1. That fits second here behind Quentin Tarantino. Give the nod to Wikipedia. For second, Quentin Quarantino. Not too sure what to understand from the fact that Dougie McNair is not on this one. He's maybe sending us a very clear message that he's actually on the 6, Ricardo Shilly Shally. Not usually a combination you see where he's driving for trainer Herbert Holland, especially over his dad, Greg McNair. Anyway, I think we got to have our ears on for sure and understand that Doug's telling us he really likes this 6 horse. And really the key to the 6, dropping significantly into this group. So I've got 1 on top, 4 for second, the 6, Ricardo Shilly Shally for third, and 7, Best Night Ever for fourth in the fourth race. Race number 5, front half speed, 7, 2, and 6. Middle move horses don't have any. Adjusted closing quarter, it's 4, and then a tie for second between 5 and 10. Selection-wise, I've gone with the 7. Great combination of ability to get there speed-wise. It's actually our speed pick. And then solid closer as well, 26 and 3. 2 starts in a row, actually. So Better Be Serious as the pick. For second, the ever steady Larceny. 25 and 4 when it's got its act together. That is unbelievable. The 5 horse, All Bets on Tex for third, and 10, Nazaire for fourth. So 7, 4, 5, and 10 here in the fifth race. Race number 6, front half speed, 6, 3, and then a 3-way tie for third, 1, 5, and 8. I want you to have all this information, so I'm just reporting what the program is saying, even though that's 5 front half speed horses. The 6 is the best out of that group. Middle move, 4, and then 5. Adjusted closing quarter, 2, 6, and 3. Selection-wise, I've gone with the 3, Lightning Lizzie. 2 good ones in a row before the vet scratch sick. I'm going to assume that if this one's not a scratch, that it's ready to go, running for almost 50,000. So we should see Lightning Lizzie at her best, and she's been awfully good so far since hitting to the track. For second, the 6, Catch My Breath. For third, the 5, Always a Catch. And the 8, Right Match for fourth. Any of those are certainly possible. Right Match has got 2 wins in a row, but I've got them rated as fourth. So 3, 6, 5, and 8 here in race number 6. Going on to the 7th, front half speed, 2, and then 10 and 8. Middle move, 6 is the choice. Adjusted closing quarter, 2, and then 7, and a tie between 1 and 3 for third. Selection-wise, another very solid choice, I think, is the 2, 4x4. Put that one on top. 26 and 2, 3 starts back. That's the best on the program. And actually, this horse is our front half speed pick as well. Front and back best. That's usually a great indicator we got a good selection. For second, the 7, Warrowy for Laura. Didn't quite get it done last time, but has been awfully good every start. So 7, Warrowy for Laura for second. For third, the 1, Max Patrick. And the 6, JMR Speakaway for fourth. This one's definitely improved as it's gotten ready for this spring series, and now it seems to be quite consistent and part of it. So 2716 here in the 7th. Let's roll back to race number 4. I'll give you a quick 20-cent pick 4. 26-cent pick 4. We're going to start with the 1. I'm going to key Wikipedia, and then the next race 4, 5, 7, and 10, and then 3, 5, and 6 with 2 7ths. That's a $4.80 investment for the early pick 4. Moving on, race number 8, front half speed, 5, then 1 and 2, no middle move horses, adjusted closing quarter, 2, 1, and 4. Selection-wise, it's hard to ignore and bet against the 1, Right Me a Rose. Been doing the job exactly against these horses, so we'll stick with Right Me a Rose on top. For second, hard to steer away from No Control, so I kind of expect a 1-2 finish again. And for third, what you looking at? The 4, 6 horse Rye for fourth. It's a nice horse, just maybe not quite ready to roll with this caliber yet. So 1, 2, 4, and 6 here in the 8th. Race number 9, front half speed is 2, then 8 and 7. No middle move horses. Adjusted closing quarter, 2, 1, and 8. So selections, I'm going to stick with the 2. Let's Tie One On. Showed us last time what he can do. Actually, heck of a race. Post 9, outside the first 2 calls, just drove on through the wire in 150 and 4. Just got a massive 26 closing quarter, a couple of starts down. So Let's Tie One On is the pick, even moving up 1 notch. For second, the 1 Major Hill. For third, the 8 Woodmere Roll and Pop. And the 9 Armor Sealster for fourth. Moving on to the 10th. Front half speed, 4, and then a tie with 2 and 6. We got 2 middle move horses. It's 4 as the best, and the 3 for second. Adjusted closing quarter, a 3-way tie between 1, 2, and 5. Selection-wise, you gotta stick with Emmett's Buddy, the 5 horse. Come back, got 2 starts so far. Won the first one, and really in the second race, I think he was just as impressive, taking on Tarazi last time and coming on at the end. So for sure, Emmett's Buddy deserves to be listed on top. For 4, Stonecarver, moving up and into the preferred company. I'm just really impressed with what this horse has been doing the last few starts. Great speed, got a middle move, and it can also come that last closing quarter. The only question would be how it's going to fare against this top-level company, but maybe we'll get a price. For third, Poseidon Adventure, and the 4th selection is Command, who certainly has the opportunity to be better than that 4th position placing. 5, 4, 3, 6 here in the 10th. Race number 11, front half speed, 3, and then 5 and 4. Middle move, a 3-way tie with 3, 4, and 6. Adjusted closing quarter, it's 4, then 8 and 3. Selection-wise, I'm going to stick with the 4, Mr. Ibiza. Had it last time, really ran good, but came from just too far back. So again, we got a horse with really good speed, the ability to come from the back, displaying middle move opportunity. So really, this horse is carrying all the program calculations that we would like to see. So Mr. Ibiza on top, the 3 Sweet Diesel for second, just couldn't be running any better, continues to move up. Actually, I guess the purse was about the same last time, so maybe this horse is running at a level spot. I know we do have a claim that always concerns me a little bit, but James McDonald might help out on that. And for third, we'll go with the 8, I Like Me Better. And for fourth, Woodmere Fen, the 6, also dropping into this one, so could be tough. 4, 3, 8, and 6 in the 11th. Race number 12, front half speed, 2, 11, and 10. Middle move, the 9. Adjusted closing quarter, 5. And then 1, 8 is tied for second. Remember, this is the last race of the day, and more importantly, the mandatory payout for the Super High Five. Tough race, as they often are, and they give you a couple of extra ones, or certainly an extra horse to deal with. We got Uncle Shank out there, or trailing in behind in the 11th spot. Nice field of horses. I'm going to go back to Ron, the 5. Let me down last time, but 26 seconds flat as a closing move would be tough. Give it another chance today. For second, I like the 2, the longest yard. Very honest, good front half and back half numbers. For third, the 8, American History. I'm going to toss the 11 in, Uncle Shank. For fourth, good speed, trailing in behind. If he follows some speed, he could have a good position. So Uncle Shank in there for fourth. And then finally, I'll try the 10 horse sometime somewhere that is very classy, but draws the 10 hole today. So 5, 2, 8, 11, 10 is what I'm going with. I think late pick 4. Late pick 4 starting in race number 9, 1 and 2, then 4 and 5, followed by 3, 4, and in the last leg, I do need to spread. I'm not that confident in Ron, that's for sure. 2, 5, 8, 11. So that's a $6.40 ticket. Remember to track those track biases as you're playing along. I will be personally making adjustments to what my selections are based on what the track's telling me. So looks like a good card. Some good racing for Saturday night at Woodbine at Mohawk Park. Let's have some wins, get some luck, and have some fun above all else. Until next time, this is Doug Henwood, the Number Cruncher. Bye-bye, guys.